So I woke up seeing a news that made me very sad, and this news happened in my place. Okay, it's so sad. Okay, this is a local news. Now, there is this lady that has been mistakenly shot, right, by a guy. Okay, so they deem it mistakenly. Okay, so shot, mistakenly shot, gunshot, right? And when I saw this video, I felt very bad for the lady. Okay, and it's sad. I've been saying this, that men are the problem in this world. We will learn the lesson the hard way. Until women are able to realize that the life that most of them are living is a scripted, false life that is going to just make we see many things like news of this sort. They are saying that the guy mistakenly shot the girl. The thing happened in Ghana.
Tanoso. You him the Tanoso aye. Quick, you can you about any come on. Mammy, your first say.
What's your from Rich Love?
Okay, Rich Love. I know be one of Kasaki. Assembly and see if you deal with.
My dear, a dia and see some day. Me, mamma, ya, I will be any mono. Minya precopano. A yard phone near, oh, boo, honum cry, dear man, chemu crowd be own. Many young at dime back home. Now, bear 3 days in it. Anna, or corn a boy honum. And a boy could GH. Or corn honum, yes. O streak him, or streak him, and no one am quite so I go not quansel. But one streak me and it's me that me and I make a story and I'm copy. Could be GH, no, a story so. See me peer soon as said me who said, or more common point, no. Eh, any be.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and Simona was okay, and I say more man point ye and a ye and I say. And so no, and there every year around there 2 that way. Me now for nam. And they said me who said or more fret, me phone, me number see to me back quarter to honum. And someone said number back fair. Me guy and I me and namano. Anna, it's when I'm so me and roofy because number snake fair to do. Till roof your number and say for say. Me patcho inspector how when in was okay. Make us a free yeji a crab yase. Na unimo ya buy be friend ya baby. I no see him, ya baby. I see I see where winnie pan no see I was say mistakenly could be GH tutu. I'm a bop ya baby. I'm a say wa or one watch.
Ah, how?
How says black can I you?
You may be so, baby, to police need no fair one or cancer. Or Chim say, Abiana, or moon room baby, no 2 to 9 as a moo room, there put in the sea.
What's some more class now to 2?
Okay, Yabotre. Una uniano. Who's to say, one way a crabby asking come say on the crabby.
Minim crowd as some may I call ye jibicula ampo. Or come on, no so crampo me one can't chill me minim, minim baby our nam. Minim baby our what? To me, that me who yana say, and now streaky me out or namagona. And I'm who's a boy who's a possess or more man point in a year, I say. And I'm who says, more yassi. It's your neck. And I'm quite boy in the story of work, Crabiasia. So here, cross a palm, Mera Gusunibino. And the kind is one of them. That's a Yajina cross in the Cosia. I am born to her. He said, you were.
Okay, police Nino, you can't say. We are sure say normal police and answer the boys no need be coy and Omumi Nunkwana, it too are quine.
Or neck boy back, boy can see beside, or in the coy, and be nim or money palm in him so coy, dear, could be GH in Cojona and Mamma. Since said the chick could be GH in Cojona me.
Okay, sir. Okay, Omako drew chrome honor. Union wanting in Kebioti and say, we're free. But see, and see a swell. Me quite a young put a more catch my boy. Okay. To me, quite dear. But see, and see a say, Omako drew chrome honor. Omotika mu kono ofrel. Guy no say you can say na osinim guy nefa.
Oh, Kobe GH oye mfanse oye Kumasi ni what say Breman. Esa tafo ahimfie side honom no.
Yeah, na bi mo ka so a Game Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oye Game Boy. Oye spender o boy oye bola.
Okay.
Obi a wo Kumasi otene Kumasi ache bia oye bia de oye town boy bia de onim Kobe GH.
Okay. Ebi mo keka se Kobe GH one ne kasa 1 2 anu ayi tu. Sen na wo a bia de a wonua ye ne hokani ana se ne mpena no ne de e de a wonim bibisa. Sen na osinim fa ho wo fa sa asem no.
Okay, Kobe GH ankasa de minim se ni tu walanse se da ne kan nim. Eye pop machine bi no.
Wow.
Walanse se da ne kan mu. Enti ono no oduru ba bia ana se bia ono okọ ba bia anytime bia no okolonje ne bia so ne de dema ono otimi duru ba bi kwa no wayi nipa o ha o yi man warning shot nyina wo wiem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ona unua ne girl no. Mama ya. Me use girl because unua unua ne mama ya. Wan kan cho so ne kwabi wo mentimi ho ase bi.
Tabi. So mo okay, minim so wodi ne wan kan chele me de. But bi de minim ne say Kobe GH de be wiki de mama ho na mama ya wo. Ona minim se be wiki de me ne nya de tifie. Ba minim se wiki mu de. Wiki mama ya me hu no. Me hu a snap. No abo me onua send me 9 bundle. So hu. Iti bi de minim se wono Kobe GH wo no ye den wo.
Okay. Ne bi mo ebi mo so keka wo abonten se ye yempe se ye begina abonten aka bibi na abefre ni nya ho asem nkanti na ye te ye abafie no. Ne bi mo so keka se oye oba ne hu sisi ne hu so yi sa me bi a wafa Kobe na chinti ho abufuo na ode aye ne sa.
Enya no kula da. Obi a obeka se maame ya wona maame ya ka Kobe ho a enya bi obi mo na ekeka de ba mi de minim se me nwa no be mo na ho ye Kobe no.
Oh, okay.
Sa ba Kobe no so wo guess enye guess e wo honom de ba me nwa ne de minim so Kobe nko ana one no honom a wo pie na me hu na Kobe no na me fle no.
Oh, okay.
Sa
okay. Me ani papa ni nkomo.
Okay.
Eja me mo akwa baba the countryside GH so but odi ene maame ya.
Manana no.
Papa ya no ma okasa aba esro. Papa yemfa ne se wo fie. Oti won ka bi nshem akokora wanya ofufu bi a obedi no wate atorenchem say na osifa 75.
Me da asem de me wadwumam enimre. Na me te se me yere frame se akwala na maame tiate hu de nyante me mla fie ntentem. Na ja me akokora me yere me boaboa me niama no.
Okay.
Se me ba no ma ba be he. Timbedru ya pe ana mbusa mane na omo chese
Mistakenly. I like that word, mistakenly. The thing is that, first of all, we are not perfect people, right? But we will save ourselves from many problems if we become responsible. We will realize that the word mistake has been abused, right? We will be able to save 99% mistakes if we become responsible. The guy mistakenly shot the girl. Now the thing is that they went on a trip, okay? They were outside. When you come on here, there is a term, we are outside. So it means we are chilling, we are taking a trip, we are tripping around. So they say we are outside. We are outside. So they were outside, right? They were on a trip to a place. Now, I'm not a newscaster or a journalist to be saying many things about the thing. The most important thing is the gunshot, right? Listen. So, during the trip, in the place where they were staying, right, the guy picked the gun, right, to just give a warning shot. Now, that's the story that I heard. You know, there will be many stories, but you let's accept this. Upon the hearing, upon the watching, they are saying that the guy wanted to give a shot, just a shot in the air, like a warning shot, okay? And not knowing that the gun was already clocked to shoot, okay? So now these guns are programmed that before you shoot, you have to clock it first. Like there's a place that you pull, like to clock, right? So most of the guns, that's how it's programmed to be, okay? So not knowing that the gun was already clocked, okay? So as he was picking it to do that, the hand, I don't know if it pressed on the trigger, okay, and then it got to the lady, okay. So now the lady happens to be his girlfriend. The lady is his girlfriend. They were outside, they chill, right? So right now as I'm talking to you, the lady is no more, and it's a very sad situation. Now listen very carefully. This lady is on the survivor. The lady has a guy. And then one thing here is that there is this chilling, right, where the guys, right, they tend to spend money. They go out and sometimes on a trip with their girlfriends. They go, they have fun, and these ladies, they love it. They actually love it when you take them out. Now the thing is that women are naturally adventurous. Let's not get it twisted. Women are naturally adventurous, and that is how they are naturally designed to be. They are adventurous. So if the woman is not conscious, right, or if the woman is not present, or if the woman is not living as an observer, the woman is bound to make a lot of mistakes in this patriarchy system if you happen to play the script. Women are naturally adventurous, and if a woman is not in her highest vibration, this adventure can be a problem. Women like to be out there, right? They want to see things, they want to experience things. They are spirit beings, right? They are on here for a certain physical experience more, right? So it is up to the man to have to be that masculine security in this ideal context, okay? So that is the feminine and masculine balance. The man is designed to be very physical, right? To be physically responsible, to be on the land, okay, to create that security for the woman, right? That is how in nature's order it is, right? The woman is spirit, the man is physical. So the balance is that the woman should have the freedom to explore without any fear or anxiety. That is how she becomes powerful. The man too becomes more powerful when he is more physical, responsible, getting the things done, creating the environment of sanity, right? That is how it's supposed to be. So now, on the reflected side, we are seeing the artificial version, which is if you are in the strong matrix culture, right, it looks like the man needs to, work, have the money, the financial resources, right? Now, the woman too needs to have that environment, that luxury to be herself. So like my guy has cars, right? He has mansions, right? And I am the wife, okay? I'm being taken care of. I don't think about being poor or not having money, right? I'm not in a certain fear, because insecurities in the matrix is simply not having money or not having that artificial resources to sustain yourself. And we are seeing stories of women becoming vulnerable to these things. Okay, so it's like the woman is out there looking for a man with these things, because men are seen as the people who are having the wherewithal to have these things, because patriarchy is vibrating on the rhythms of the man. So the man is likely to make it. Women are making it. Yes, women are having the wealth. There are women who are out there independent, getting their mansions and their things. They are not even a co-signing to any man 10 years. It is there. But on a general, you realize that it's not going to be like we are going to have, let's say, a woman, right, controlling the resources or becoming, let's say, the richest person on earth. No. The patriarchal game is to raise a glory of man. The man has to be seen up there. The man has to be hailed, right? So this is the problem. The woman is now running to the man for shelter. Take me out. We are outside. It is the men that are spending the money. Now, if a man is not conscious, even in such systems, he will become very low vibration, okay? And he will use the money and the resources to manipulate a woman, right? Because in this race, patriarchal race, the man is likely to win. The man is likely to have the luxury. The man is likely to be the one to have the business, the job, for you, the woman, to come and apply. So you will see that the man is having advantage. The patriarchy is designed for the man to have advantage over the woman. Right? That is why we see a spiritual woman is a dangerous threat. It's a greatest threat to the status quo. Anytime a woman is rising, and when it is independent, doing it, that woman becomes a threat to men. Have you realized that women that are working very hard for their money, right? Men call them disrespectful. Like men have a certain tag for women like that. It's like they are stubborn, they don't respect. Because such a woman doesn't even consign to marriage. That woman is not waiting for a man to come and show anything. The woman has seen the loopholes. The woman has seen the problems. So the woman has decided to do or run her own thing, make her own life work, make the thing. And such women, I honor their soul, right? They are likely to awaken. They are likely to be spiritual. Such women are deemed in the society as they don't respect. That is why they don't have any man. Oh, they tag them. This woman, haven't you seen that she doesn't have a child and she's just single? Yes, it's because, she doesn't respect men. Men don't come to him. Listen, in a situation where men are not coming to you, simply means that the universe is telling you that at this very moment they are not qualified. Men not coming to you doesn't mean you are not a marriage. You are not a marriage material. It means you are a marriage material. And your standards are very high for the man. Don't go down, don't mellow because you think men are not coming. Rather invest in yourself and becoming more beautiful as you have always been. I'm telling you the truth. It looks like right now, if you don't have a boyfriend or if you don't have a man by you forcefully, necessity, if you don't have a man with you, it's like you are not doing something right as a woman. No. This is a societal programming. administered by parents to children, and it's very wrong. Look at the young girl, the young lady. She went out with a guy. And it looks like they were guys. And she risked to go with them. And this is what has happened to the lady. Men are the problem of this world, and if men are not ready and willing to see that, they will create judgment and karma. Right now, look at what has happened. First of all, the presence of guns, right, is not a good sign in this place that we live. On this very earth plane, the fact that there are guns is telling you a lot. That there is a manipulation and control. Guns are accessible. They've made guns accessible. Why? Because there is an intentional creation of wickedness. No, can't it be like we are living and they are not? Because people, there is something going on. There is a certain manipulation. But the people are blinded. The people are placed in a certain timeline that they don't even ask these questions. And now it looks like you need to have these things with you for self-defense. But look at the situation like this. Was it for self-defense? Was it for defense? The problem is not right now. This is the state of this world. Yes. You may want to have a gun for self-defense, no problem. But look at this. We are not responsible and capable, even. Right? Were you attacked, or did you see a situation where you were attacked that you had to fire a warning shot at that point? Because it becomes needful for self-defense. But hearing the story, the person was just taking it to flaunt it. I don't know. If it is to flaunt that I have a gun, I don't know. And this thing happened. Now, when it happened, I don't know what happened, but out of the fear, they took the lady and the car that they were going with. They tried to put the lady in the boot, and I don't know if they were contemplating on what to do, and they were in a state of fear. So it looks like they were leaving the place. I don't know much to it. I don't know if they were taking the lady to the hospital or whatever. I don't know. But they got busted by the police, because I think that they were the police were hinted. Some people hinted the police that a car is coming that is carrying this. So even at that very point, that you people didn't even try to do something and rather put that, you are rather raising more suspicions that maybe you guys are not good guys, or you guys are some evil guys or whatever. But it might not even be so. Listen to it very carefully. We are dealing with something on a certain balance frequency. We are hearing stories of this many times. But you see, the thing is that we will save ourselves from these stories if we become present. There are many things that are happening in our reality that is causing us to be present. For example, if you are living in a place and you are stepping on your own things and it's hurting you, what is it saying? Be present. And yes, sometimes you will be there and then something will fall. All are universal vibrations that we should be present and know that we are putting things where they should be. So we realize that this is how life is always calling, but we are far away. We are far away from our own selves. Now, this message goes to every woman out there. Listen, this is not your story. This is not your thing. there are many associations that you are finding yourself in that is going to destroy you. Bad company destroys good morals. It's in that book. Your own story. You have to check your environment. You have to check your circles. A spiritual woman is a greater stress to the status quo. A spiritual woman is the one who has come to ascend out of this whole world and is wahala. When you look into this, well, what do you see? A certain kind of relationship that is making you, this lady, this same woman, emotionally drained, physically taken away. Look at the story. Now the woman is no more. The lady is no more. A very beautiful lady. And you see these ladies, they are so happy that they have a boyfriend who is having cars and a whole lot of things. They are happy, mansions, they are happy. Because there is a certain survival definition. So if she has such a shoulder to lean on, or a certain cushion like this to lean on, she feels everything, but she doesn't even take time to realize the person who is having all these things. Listen, we cannot have these things, trust me. A stupid man can have money, can have all these things. So a man having wealth is not a confirmation of wisdom or responsibility. Please. There are some men who are operating in their femininity. They are working very hard depending on their hustle, right? Progressively, naturally, they are doing their best in this same patriarchy because men are fucked up in the patriarchy. So some will decide to think about themselves and they maybe start something sincerely and genuinely. With such a man, he can find awakening, right? And you realize that these men, they come out and they'll be saying things like, oh, we are hardworking, but these women, we know, I want a woman, but these women, they don't want people like us. You will understand. The thing is that if a woman's security is robbed from her consciously by the system, right? She becomes many times worse, right? Her empathy or her goodness flips on the other side and it becomes serious. Don't blame them. Listen, don't blame them. I have gone through a state of being rejected by a woman. Yes. Trust me, I don't want to go there. But the thing is that a woman is naturally not connecting to a place where she feels insecure. And the definitions are: a man with money means security. So they run to that. That is ignorance, though. But this is it. It has been administered to the woman from childhood that you need a man who is having money. Don't you see the mothers and the parents? They say it. That become beautiful so that a rich man, I want a rich man to come and marry you. They are not even saying that I'm looking for a genuine responsible man. Their focus is not a genuine responsible man, because a genuine responsible man can do much with little, right? A genuine responsible man can do much with a little. and he wants to do more to create security, and the universe makes him great, because he is not even going by the egoic rhythm of men, because the ego says that manipulate, destroy this. But here is the case: the person has come to understand life and is going on the natural rhythm. Listen to me very carefully. Many men are gone. The few ones that are feminine, having their femininity is seen, right? They are trying to become more better. And if you are a man out there and you are going by the natural rhythm, right? Come to realize this thing, that this land is for our discipline. This land is for our self-work, right? The fact that you have gone through traumas and women rejecting you doesn't mean that you should come out there and be saying and be disrespecting the woman. Because as a matter of fact, we created this reality. We are responsible. And we are cycle breakers. Right? Listen to me. You are not even going to blame the woman. I said the creator is a woman and nothing can change the fact. And any woman that goes into her soul, right, becomes powerful and decides life her own way, her own terms, right? Yes, because the man should always consider the terms of the woman first before making that move. I don't care about the vibration, but it is tested and approved that men who became more feminine in their marriages served the woman. They became great. When they saw the woman over them to serve, they became great. When they saw the woman, right, and whichever ways they served, they became great. That's the secret. Some men know it. They know it. However, as a woman, what should be very important to you is your self-worth and your self-value. Because you are the higher self of creation. And you carry the life force energy. Look at what has happened to this lady. Right? It could be that there have been sincere people that came to her. Right? That were sincere. Real. But she may reject them and go for the one with cars or whatever. Because of how the woman's empathy has been flipped from childhood. So they become as worse than the good than the better and the best they should be. Right? And that is what is going on. So my message is, every woman should make herself the priority. And that is what is going to really foster the reset of this whole reality. Because we can see that this whole patriarchal view is falling and men are exposed. Are you not seeing it in the political space? Look at it. No, check the media. They are confessing, they are exposing themselves. You are seeing the truth. The truth is right before you. So it's time for us to go within, because the only way out is in. Right? And as a woman, you should stop chasing. You should attract. When you attract, then your terms become prioritized. It's not about I need a man with a car or what. No. Because you can look, you can see that the lady, right? You can see that the lady was chilling and having fun with the man because of the cars and everything. Right? But how did it end her? Maybe if she had become present to realize that, let me look at this guy's vibration. Is this guy present? Is this guy responsible? Is this guy, check. The red flags are there for your own exit so that you can see and make your decisions. But women are not looking at that because they've been raised to think that the man is the focus, the man is the center. I'm all out for the man who is going to turn my world around. You are not going to find that. But when you become present, when you become aware of yourself and your environment, it will help you to make the good decisions and it will help you so much. That is the power of your witchcraft. The power of your witchcraft is in observation and from the inside out. Not losing yourself or your self-worth, right? And this is going to save you out of many situations and it will help you to make decisions and adjust yourself, right? This video is going to help many people and it's going to really help people to come to themselves. So that's the story. That's the trending story I woke up to see, and I decided to share and talk about it. Right? The woman should observe many things. The woman should do that, and it's really going to help her. I appreciate you. I am Nana Kwame Ocho, and it's an amazing moment. Yes, if you want to connect with me, it's possible. My YouTube description is there, right? Check it. My email is there. If you want to support me, the information is on there, my YouTube description. However, if you want to connect with me on anything, right, it's possible. My email address is there. And I'm trying my best to respond to the people, right? I also have a reality that I'm attending to, right? Which is very important, right? I have my own child, I have my family, right? And it's a beautiful moment, right? Take care of yourself, keep on transforming, right? Keep on working. Every day is an opportunity to become more better, to look into this life, to make the changes, to make the amendments. Because listen, nobody can save you. I am God of the waves talking to you. Nobody can save you. You are the one to save yourself. You have an independent consciousness to help you save yourself. So you have to wake up. A lot is going on. Always put yourself first. And it's an amazing moment. We will continue.